Good morning, my friends. I hope that you're doing well. It's me. It's Paul It's me. It's Mario. It's Paul Carpenter. I will start in just a couple seconds. This one's called Where Do We Stand? 5. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I hope that you are doing well, and I hope that wherever you are is doing good for you. Today, I would like to talk about where do we stand? Maybe you too saw the debate last night and all the fun craziness that was the debate. But what I saw was the state of affairs of America. And it's actually kind of scary. You have two completely scary points of view being pushed, and I don't know. Who knows what's going on in today's world, my friends? Who knows? Hey, good news! Did you hear about that? In October, we're gonna have 3 different types of like full moons and a bunch of real crazy celestial stuff going on. Yeah. I didn't have much to talk about today. I just felt like going live for no reason. If you have any questions or something that you'd like to talk about, or you have to, you want to question the brain of Paul, type in a something at the bottom and be like, hey, what's up with blah, 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 and then I'll tell you what I feel. But if we wanted to get into the conversations of what I really feel, I feel as though this is a beautiful place that we are, this thing called Earth, and we have this beautiful opportunity every day to get up and do something awesome. So why not go do something awesome? Why not? I've been doing art. I'll show you the world of Paul. This is my brain. Hold on. This is my brain. I've been nonstop making little art pieces here. Oh, let's see this guy. He's kind of cool. He's like a little. Does that remind you of Howard the Duck? Remember Howard the Duck, the movie? All right. And then I don't know what this guy is, but he's like a paraffin or something. And let's see what else is in here. Yeah, I think maybe you've seen some of these already. The unicorn. I don't know. I'm just messing around. That's my brain. I don't know what my brain looks like on the inside. Mr. Leo Campos, hello, my friend. I hope that you're doing well. I miss you like crazy, sir. I miss you and the family like crazy. Tell everybody I said hello and that I love them. I hope that you're doing well, my good sir. And tell Leo I said hello if you hear from him. So, like I said, today was no reason other than just to come up and say, hey, where do we stand? What's going on in this crazy thing called the world that we live in? And have you ever felt this discombobulated in your entire life? Like, I mean, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter which forward movement you make, it's like just super crazy. Everything's crazy right now. And I personally am okay with that. I'm okay with the crazy. I'm okay with everybody freaking out. I feel as though on some level it's like a great awakening. You know what I mean? Like, all of the lies that have been told to so many people for so many centuries, at least 100 years, and now we're finally coming to a point where we're all starting to see it. Like, it's inevitable that we all, I mean, whoever doesn't see the problems is obviously part of the problem. So it's great to have this awakening happening, to seeing all these people waking up. And now, the thing is, it's crazy about waking up is that you're filled with a lot of fear. Because you recognize that the things that you thought were stable forms of living are no longer that stable. And so it gets you to a point where you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? And my answer to all of this is very simple. Don't worry. That's it. Stress what? Like, okay, look, if we get into the concept of, like, what can we really do about it? We can go vote. but the vote doesn't really count because of the people who own the country. So you can't really change anything. You just got to live your life and be a good person. And the more that you push this ideal of being a good person, being good to other people in this world, man, you would at least hope, that changes something. That dynamic of being changes something in others. It just has to happen. And if it doesn't, then this whole thing that we're living in is all a bunch of BS, and everybody's gonna it's a crappy thing. And it's not. I have beautiful people in my life all the time. Even massive, absolute strangers that I've never met in my life. Just literally hang out for 5 minutes, do some magic, or do something to inspire or to make somebody happy, and the world changes around me. And so it's that simple for me, that if you are to be a good person, then good things will be around you. Now, are people who are negative going to come into your circle because you're such a good person and are going to do bad things to you? Yeah, most likely. Does that mean you stop being a good person? No. I see it like a little 8-year-old kid. I'm a little 8-year-old kid inside. I'm like, I think we have to be nice to people even when they hurt us. Compassion and empathy. And every moment, gratitude for every moment, even the really crappy ones, like the ones where you're like, you got into a car accident, or somebody beat you up, or somebody said something negative to you. Dude, gratitude. And you'd be like, dude, gratitude for getting into a car accident? Are you a little poopy this morning, Paul? And I'm like, well, no, it's not about being poopy. It's about saying to yourself, look, everything that happens in your life happens because it's meant to happen. That's it. People are meant to pass away. People are meant to leave your life. People are meant to enter your life. It's what is going to happen in your existence. If you're a person, if you're a human being, and you just go out and hang out with people and just say hello and you smile and you're good energy and you have good conversations with people, then more times than not, people are going to want to hang out with you. It's that simple. If you're a good person, you have good energy in your body, and you feel, and you're, it's good. And so, if you can be that, and that alone, you don't have to go and spend tons of money helping people. You don't have to go and do, I don't know, whatever that's going to be some kind of arduous task to get to the place where you want. No, bro, just be good. My neighbor who lives over there, his name's Tommy. Really good guy. He's a really good guy. He's a good guy. Are you here? Oh, Tommy's still here. Hi, Tommy. And the truth is, he's just a good guy, right? He has a good heart, and you feel it when you talk to him. There's no sentiment of anger or, he's just a good guy. And that's it. And what else do you want from this life but to have good people in your life? That's it. It's not that hard, people. People make this thing so hard. Life. People make life so hard when it's absolutely so simple. All you have to do is wake up, eat something, hang out, go to sleep, wake up, eat something, hang out, go to sleep. That's all you really got to do. Really got to do. Now, you want to get technical and be like, well, Paul, if I eat and sleep, and where am I going to live? How am I going to survive? Why? Why do you put these thoughts into my head? You're funny. Tommy's like, okay, what do you need? Nothing, man. I just want to tell you I love you. But the questioning of it all is like, so wait a second. You're saying that all you have to do is just like wake up and sleep and eat and just hang out. But then, Paul, what kind of life have you lived? Aren't you going to be homeless in the streets with nothing if all you do is just eat, sleep, and repeat and just hang out? Yeah, most likely you'll end up semi-homeless. But what's that matter? In the totality of your life, what does being homeless actually factor into your existence? Are you trying to, oh, well, wait, because you're homeless, you're not able to take care of yourself, you're not able to take showers, you're obviously, you don't care about yourself and who you are, because if you did, you wouldn't be homeless. How could you do this to yourself, Carpenter? But the answer is that it's not about a home. It's not about a car. It's not about the business that you built that made you millions of dollars. None of that fucking matters, bro. None of the money, like, it's so overwhelming to me that people will be so caught up in this idea of needing to have things to show others, hey, look at me, I've got a Lamborghini. Fuck you. Lamborghini me? No Lamborghini you. Fuck you. Prada me? No Prada or Gucci for you. And it's like you get caught up in this thing, and it's just so fucking ridiculous. And then you get caught up in the belief systems that you're not good enough, or that you're too fat, or that you need to have this or that to be accepted by society. You need to have the marriage and the 2.5 and the white picket fence and the Cadillac in the garage and the wife with pregnant and barefoot. And if it doesn't like that, then you're not living it right, sir. You're not living. It's like, what the fuck is going on, man? What the fuck is going on? Truth be this. There are people who are living in India on the streets. A woman with like 6 children. And her children wake up before her. And she wakes up. The guy's walking by and he sees her wake up. And he sees her children all starving. All hungry as all shit. And the minute she wakes up, on the street, mind you, she's living on the street. She wakes up, and the first thing she does is smile, like just this massive beam of happiness. And this American's walking by, and he looks at her, and he goes, "Dear God, how could you be happy?" And she's like, "I woke up next to my kids." Oh. But that's the point. I think that's the point, right? Is that our Americanized, westernized thought process of what should be or what we should have to be happy is so convoluted and so absolutely asinine that you're not really holding to life. You're holding to some plasticky form of an existence, like a mold, like a pressed out mold of what a human should be. And is that really, fuck me kids, is that really what you want? Do you want to just be a mold of what other people have told you you should accomplish or you should be? What is that? What? I'm honestly, I'm begging to know, what is that? How do we get caught up in such an ideology? Is it because of the 12 years of school, of placing my hand on my chest and saying, I love America, America the Great, and that I just manipulated, or my brain was manipulated so much by a system, and that I allowed that system to affect me so deeply that I'm going to kill people based on the idea of freedom? I mean, I'm willing to pay my own life, my time, which is something that I cannot get back. I can't buy it back. I can't do anything with it. I have to give my time to a system that is forcibly giving children an ideology of freedom through destruction? I'm just asking questions here, folks. I'm just asking questions. You ask me why I live all the crazy world and and travel around, live on the streets, don't give a fuck, because there's no reason to give a fuck. There's no reason. The only thing I can do is be this beautiful human being that I'm trying to be at all times with you guys right now, like this. sharing information. That's all best I can do, the best I can do. Because if I try to be rich, right, it destroys the conceptual idea, even though I would love to be wealthy and have tons of money and be able to share these ideas on a platform that's with, instead of 4 people, 40,000 people listening to the ideas of Paul Carpenter. It'd be great. But it's not my lot. It's not what happened. Now, am I upset about that? No. Because I love the fact that I have 5 people who have stayed here for 20 minutes listening to the fact that you are beautiful and you are awesome and there's no reason for you to get stuck in some malicious game that is there, sent and created, propagated to hold you down, to hold your dreams down. And then wait, hold on, if you do build your dream, if you do build your corporation, if you do build your big company, then some massive conglomerate, huge billion-dollar corporation comes in and buys it for $30 million. And you, being a poor fuck who've never had any money in your life, $30 million, you're like, I'll fucking take it. And you run. And then your idea, what happened? Your Disney, what happened? Your Marvel, what happened? What happened? So dream, yeah, man, dream. Be the American dream, kids. Go push that ideal. But that ideal isn't one that is a positive ideal. In the long run, it is not a positive ideal. The ideology of America is fucking amazing. The outcome has been a little bit, not so good. Now, are we learning? Sure. We've only been a country for 200 some odd years. Yeah, 250 years. If you want to get like super technical, 400 some odd years. And what do you want from a country that's 400 years old? I get it. I'm not, I just want you to understand, I'm not angry at America and Americans. I'm upset at the way that the ideology of America has been manipulated to create a corporate haven for people to steal money and to steal your time and to not care about you. To ask you to go become part of the military, but then when you need medicine or when you need help because of your physical non-ability, because you went to war, because you lost your leg, because you did something, I don't know, and you've been left with nothing, and then you come back to this country hoping and praying that your country will take care of you, you're left on the side of the street with nothing. A VA that doesn't want to give you your support. But they sure as fuck want you at 18 years old to go kill other people and take over a country so that you can proselytize freedom. But then when you really need help, when you really need a place to stay, when you really need your medical bills taken care of, pushed away to the side as though you're worthless. Same thing with old people in today's world. Pushed away and pushed aside as though you're worthless. Because you're no longer able to be used by the machine. The juice that you are is already gone. There is no juice left. Because it was taken from you. It was taken from you. That juice, the idea of being a fucking powerful being. A powerful, awesome creator. Which is what you are. That's being taken away from you step by step. Piece by piece. Mentally, physically, emotionally, you are being told that you're not good enough. You're being told that you're worthless and that you don't have anything that you can give. And they do this on purpose. They do this to hold you down. They do this to make you feel as though you don't have enough and that the only way you can feel good is to go buy something. Because that thing that you buy will make you feel good. Fuck, man. A new car? Who wouldn't want a new car? Who wouldn't want a new house? Who wouldn't want a new PlayStation 5 to play video games and get lost in a virtual reality world? Who wouldn't want that? We all want stupid little fun things. We all have these ideas of what it would be like, what our life would be like if we had that one thing that would make it that much better. And then once we get that one little thing, my life will be complete. Bullshit. Your life will suck. Because you're not looking at yourself. You're not looking at the internal dialogue, the internal mental process that you're doing every day. You're not doing it. Instead, you're getting caught up in a Facebook world of hate and you, and I hate this, and you don't understand, and I know better than you do, and spill coffee on myself. You get all angry and spill coffee on yourself. So, again, this is not a anger letter to the United States. This is not an angry letter to the human existence that is alive in this moment. No, it is an impassioned, emboldened letter to ask you to stand up and believe in yourself. To say that my dreams do matter and that my ideas do matter. No, not enough coffee yet, buddy. Not enough coffee. I drink all day long coffee, by the way. Coffee, and I'm a horrible excuse for health. Listen, I think it's Kierkegaard. No, it wasn't. It was Hunter S. Thompson that said this, and I love this quote. He says, at the end of life, I want to be sliding into home plate with a tattered body, a chocolate bar in one hand, and a wine glass in the other, saying, wow, what a ride. Do you really want to leave here in this perfect shell? And I'm not saying don't work out. I'm not saying don't eat healthy. I'm not saying any of those things. I'm saying by all means take care of yourself. By all means be a good person to other and be a good person to yourself. But do you really want to end up going back to wherever we come from? If there is a place that we even go to. Do you really want to go back all safe? With insurance? And some mental process that makes you think that you're going to be okay when things go shitty. Hey, look, dude, I paid into my insurance program for God. I've been doing it since day one. So, you know, I know that because I've been a good person, I'm going to go to heaven. What? That doesn't mean that's not how it works. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. Just because you're good. Hey, listen, I was a good person. I did nothing wrong. I get to go to heaven. No, bro. We're here to learn a lesson. We're here to work on something that we don't like to work on. And the more that we work on that thing that we don't want to work on, the higher we go within the levels of self. It's all about self. It's all about your journey. Your journey. And your journey should be left with the vibrations of positivity. The vibrations of happiness. The vibrations of inspiration. And if you're doing that on any level, boom, you're in. That's the real ticket here. It's not about being good. Anybody can be good. Anybody can go out and get a job and have a house and a car and a wife and the kids and be a good person for society. Anybody can fucking do that. That's fucking easy, bro. It's the people who really push themselves. It's the ones that we look at, like, when you're like, you know, it's like, man, snap, crackle, pop, just V. You know, being good is easy, bro. Challenging yourself is hard. Challenging the status quo, that's hard. Challenging your friends and your partner to become a greater person for themselves and for you. Bang, bang, 1-2 punch, bitches. Tyrone Selders, welcome back. Nice to see you, sir. That punch joke, or the analogy, that was for you, sir. So, look. Yes. You always want to challenge. Always want to challenge. Always want to make everybody greater around you. Give to everyone, but only give to those who give to themselves. I'll say that again. Give to everyone, but only give to those who give to themselves. I'm not going to enable anybody. I won't be an enabler of your attitude, of your decisions, of your actions. I will not enable you. I want you to go out there and do you and be the best you can be. Listen, with all of the beauty that we have just shared, I hope, even on a small little tiny bit of a level, you go, fuck yeah, today's the day. I'm going to go do something. And I'm going to do something nice for somebody else. Doesn't even matter who it is or why or what or how. Doesn't have to be money. It could just be a handshake. Could be, don't handshake, COVID. But, you know, the elbow bumps or whatever it has to be. Smile, make somebody happy. And if you can't do that, then make yourself happy. Because as soon as you become happy, the world becomes happy. But you have to be happy first before the world can be happy. And number 2, don't get caught up in all this crazy stuff that's going on with the thing and the dot and blah, 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 blah. Don't get caught up, bro. Don't hold on. Don't hold on. Be like water. Flow past. And number 3, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you don't mind, please like, share, subscribe. Send this out to a friend who might see it or who might need to see it. Because we're all beautiful. And we all need to share beauty. And with that, my friends, I love you all very, very much. I thank every single one of you who stayed here and watched this one. Thank you so much. I love you all so much. I will see you all on the other side.